Hi folks, welcome back to Gluesniff Garage. Today we've got a unboxing video. This is the Aoshima Veilside Skyline GTR. Have a wee look at the box here. Really nice box art. Nice picture of what the model should look like. This is going to look a little bit different. I'm entering it into a build-off competition, so there's going to be quite a few changes to this. Let's see what colours you need for painting. Just the same on the other side here. So let's get the box open, take a look inside. Now this kit's literally just arrived in the mail, so I've not had time to open the bags, so I'll get them open and then we can take a closer look. Alright, so we've got everything out of the bags now, so let's take a little look at what's inside the kit. First of all, here's the instruction manual. Quite a big instruction manual here. "28 steps in total, if you're following the instructions." Quite a lot of stuff in this kit. Quite a few sprues. So first of all, this is the body. Really nice detailing. Got a moulded in radiator here, which might be a bit troublesome to paint. See the Veilside bumper with the vents there. Nice moulded in Veilside body kit. Only a couple of little pieces that is going to need some sanding along the edge of the bumper here and the corners, and that runs up along the roof here. And then down just in the usual places, just on the corners of the bumpers and along the top of the doors. Nothing major, really easily sanded. Very nice body. Only complaint is the radiator. It would be nice if there was a separate radiator, but other than that, it's very nice. Next up we have the chassis here. Now this kit does come with a partial engine. The bottom half of the engine is moulded in, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. So got the bottom of the engine there and the drive shaft. And the bottom of the gearbox. And next up we have, this is the first part of the Veilside kit. And this kit comes with a couple of options for spoilers and stuff, so you've got one of the spoilers there. Veilside steering wheel and side mirrors. And the front splitter that goes underneath the bumper. And next up is some chassis parts. got some subframes there. Looks like a couple of options for fuel tanks. Steering rack. Suspension parts. Next up we have got, I can get this screw off here, some interior parts, more chassis parts. It looks like there's a few different options for the chassis. Some nice seats here, a little bit of flash on them there, another spoiler. I think this might be the standard GTR spoiler. Front grille and lights there. Nicely detailed brakes. More suspension parts, more side mirrors. Steering column, let's get the rear window wiper, looks like another fuel tank. Another subframe piece, and the exhaust, or a section of the exhaust. And an exhaust tip. There we have the interior. The dashboard here. I think this is the standard steering wheel and it looks like a dashboard surround. So we've got a separate tub, which is good, makes it much easier to paint the door cards. The tub there, some moulded in back seats, rear shelf, centre section for your handbrake and possibly gear lever. So some very nicely detailed door cards here. Window wipers and gear knob. Rear view mirror. Handbrake. Not exactly sure what that piece is for. Looks like an old aerial, TV aerial that you used to see fitted to cars, but I'll have a look in the instructions and find out what that's for. More chassis suspension options here, and another set of brakes. Let's get a set of 4 brakes here. Very nicely detailed. We've also got another 2 at the top here. And we've got some chrome parts here. The rear section of the exhaust. Your door mirrors. Must be a couple of different options for your door mirrors, and a big fat exhaust tip. have here some clear parts, headlights here. It says here that these are for the Veilside GTR Combat, but we also have a set here which I'm guessing is a standard set. I can't really see any difference between the two, but maybe they're slightly different in size. You also get your rear lights here and what looks like to be some front fog lights. Really nice details on the glass there for the headlights. Here we have an extra option for the bonnet. Now on the body, the bonnet is moulded in place, so if you want to use the other bonnet, you're going to have to cut that out, which I will probably do because this does look nicer than the standard one. Also got some side mirrors here, another spoiler. This is the Veilside GT wing. So many options with this kit. Next we have the engine bay. So like I said, it's sort of half engine. You've got the bottom half of the engine moulded in here. Be nice if it was separate, but everything else in the kit looks fantastic, so it's only one minor complaint really. I've got your back of your radiator here, some belts and pulleys, brake reservoir and booster, various bits of pipework, nicely moulded battery, your radiator fan here, cam cover, air filters, valve cover here, and your intake. Very nice. I've got the window glass, just keeping this in the bag so that it doesn't get scratched. I'll be putting the headlights back in a bag just to protect them while I build this kit. Nice detailing on the back glass there for the heated window. And here we have the wheels. Really nice split rims. Not a fan of the chrome, but I probably won't be using these wheels in this kit. But if you strip the chrome off and painted them, these would come up really, really nice. Nice deep dish splitter here. So very nice. And this little bag contains the tyres, poly caps, your rear axle there. The tyres are very nicely detailed, probably some of the best tyres I've seen in a kit. Not a huge amount of flash around the centre as you usually find. Very nice. Don't know if you can make it out on the video. Pirellis, really nicely detailed, very good nice. The last couple of pieces, piece of mesh here, for going behind any of the sort of air intakes. Some 400 grit sandpaper. I'm guessing this would be for if you were lowering the car, putting bigger wheels on, and just sand behind the wheel arches just to get that nice fitment. It's always handy to get that. And last but not least, the decals. Some Veilside decals, Veilside number plate, and got your dials there. Not a lot in the way of decals, but quite nice. I probably won't be using these anyway, and you'll get the masking sticker for the windows so that you can get that extra nice black on your windows, nice and sharp. It's always nice to get them in a kit, makes your life a little bit easier, not spending 3 hours with masking tape trying to mask it off. So, yep, that is the Oshma Veilside Skyline GTR. I'll be entering this into the 124 JDM Facebook group. They are having a build off, Project Tofu build off. You should go and check it out. It's got to the end of July to enter, so if you're looking for something to keep you busy, get yourself a kit, get it entered, and see what everyone else is up to. But yeah, Veilside GTR by Oshma. Thanks for watching. Bye.